What's up to all those alone in the zone? Back again, the one who's scoring with the drawing, John Eli Lopez, on a mission to get you one step closer to being the king or the queen of the pencil. And today we'll be covering how to render a value scale. So let's get started. Okay, so you can grab a pencil and join me. I'm using a graphic 4B pencil with a kneaded eraser, but you can use a regular pencil. Value scale refers to the lightness and darkness of something. So as we begin, we'll be doing two 6-inch bars. The first one I'm going to break up into 6 individual inch-long sections. So it's best to, put lines on the top and the bottom so you'll be able to get your lines straight. Always remember, value scale, doing a value scale is a skill building exercise. So if you are doing this wrong or sloppy or your values are not transitioning well, it will translate to anything you are drawing. So keep in mind that this is something you need to do first before you try to transfer it into an object or a person and so on. Okay, so when you are done, you should have something that resembles these two rectangles, these two 6-inch rectangles. Okay, just write value scale on top here. And the second one would be value scale gradation, where it just goes from one side to the other, a smooth transition, no breaks in between. Okay, so we're going to start with dark, and dark is usually easier for people to just go right in and just, get things dark. So when you start getting to the lighter side, it's usually where people are more challenged with that. One of the easiest ways is using the side of your pencil so you don't, your point is not directly on the paper and you're not, engraving the paper. You are resting your value on top of the paper, because with any mistake, it's gonna make it more. It's gonna make it more difficult to try to erase something that is engraved into your paper. So keep that in mind. And remember, either way, you can get dark. You're gonna get dark value. But if you have sharp pencil lines, it could take away from the overall look of your value scale, because your value would not be blended well. So the challenge is now you're going to want to go right up to the edge. You don't want to leave any white showing, and you want to have separation of each value. Take your time. If you go over anything, take your time, tighten it up, fix it. You just want to keep making sure you're going right up to the line. You're not trying to leave any white areas. You're trying to cover the entire surface of each individual box. The first box will be the darkest you can get it without compromising the integrity of the paper you're using. And as you move on, each box will get lighter. So it's all about pencil control and how you are controlling the pencil. And it's about patience, taking your time. Each box gets progressively lighter. I'm turning my paper around, just getting better angles. Whatever you need to do to make yourself comfortable as you are doing this, you can do it. Do not feel you're stuck in any way. That's why you need to have a wide area to work on. So as you move on, it gets a little more difficult as you get to the lighter areas. I like to hold the pencil a little further back. So that kind of restricts me from adding any pressure towards the tip of the pencil. But it's good to go in different directions. I'm doing light circles, whatever it takes to get that consistent value going. Yes, and always check your work, go back and forth. Try to get it as tight as you could. But the more you do this, the better you will become. Each one will get better. I've done this many times, so I'm just kind of flowing through it. But you take your time and make sure you are grasping the concept and controlling your pencil. If you need to get the eraser in there, erase certain parts, that is all good. And your final result would be a 6-step value scale going from dark to light. Now I'm going to move on to the gradation. And the gradation is not broken up into steps, but broken up into a natural transition of dark to light. And it all depends on your pencil control. Some people find the gradation one easier than the stepped one. So it's all on, if you find one more difficult, try that one a little more. I just wanted to show you both styles of value scales so you could get an understanding. Right? So here we go, and I'm just getting it in. I'm working the middle first. And as you get comfortable with the middle, you try to get the edges going. If you go outside the edge, it's all good because you can erase a little bit and tighten it up. Of course, if I was just freestyling this, then I'm not concerned about getting it into a perfect rectangle. One of my earlier videos, I touched on the value scale, but I felt the value scale was so intrinsic to, drawing and sketching. I felt it needed its own video. I know you might have seen people use fingers, smudge sticks, etc., t-shirts, napkins, whatever it is. Stay away from those things until you become comfortable with doing a value scale without using those type of things, because those would not help you build your skills up and your pencil control. Save that for after you've got this down pat. Also be mindful, you cannot achieve this effect with a mechanical pencil. You need a regular pencil, wooden pencil, where you'll be able to utilize the sides of the pencil. It's really all about, consistency. You don't want patches of darker areas, lighter areas, etc. You want a consistent flow. Just think just think of it like water flowing. You are flowing with that pencil. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you got any value from this video, smack fire out that subscribe button. Hit the like, leave a comment. Any feedback is appreciated. Until next time, signing out, John Eli Lopez. And there you have it. We are done. Be safe and be good.